Hi, I'm Sara from Athena's Armory, and I'm going to be reviewing the Femme Fatale embroidered lace corset holster today. First, I want to tell you why I chose this holster. This holster was filling a gap for me in something that I could wear with a somewhat tight shirt and still be able to conceal my firearm and not have any problems. Using our bust as women is very important. It gives us a great gap in our shirt and a perfect spot to be able to get our firearms hidden and kept on our body while still wearing what we want to wear, which can be frustrating sometimes. So first I'll describe it to you. It's a 6-inch wide piece of elastic that's very stretchy and comfortable, covered by some very nice lace. It has the usual bra closures that we're used to, and an 8-inch wide pocket for your firearm. So there's no holster in here, so it makes it an ambidextrous draw and quite variable. I like to put an extra magazine in here. My gun allows me to be able to fit that in, which I think is really, really cool because I don't have to carry an extra mag somewhere else on my person. At first I was concerned with no holster in here that my gun would move around a little bit, but I have not had that issue at all, and I have been very active with this holster. So this pocket for your firearm on the inside where it presses up against your skin is lined with a waterproof fabric to keep wetness off your gun, which is amazing. And the outside here has a nice soft coating to take the sharp edges off so it won't show pokes in your shirt. It smooths it out really, really nicely if it shows up at all. Also, it comes in a whole bunch of different colors and it measures very true. I measured myself twice and this came and it's exactly the size that I need it to be. So I'll show you how to put it on now. I like to flip it around this way first because it's just a little bit easier, but you just hook these closures here. Oops. And then I flip it around and I pull it nice and tight up against my bust here to be able to use that gap here in my shirt. I want to remind everybody of firearm safety. Check your firearms before you put them in. I'm going to be using a blue gun, so we're good. So you slide it in this pocket and you want it to be at somewhat of an angle to hide this point in that gap here and still be able to draw your firearm. When you're drawing from this holster, they recommend that you pull your shirt up, karate chop your hand down in, and pull the firearm out, okay? So now I'm going to simulate a draw for you from this holster. I will act like I'm pulling my shirt up and then I will draw and get my two-handed stance, okay? Pretty fast and pretty comfortable. I have also found that with low-cut shirts, if I put something a little bit loose over the top of it, I can draw from the top just as easy. It's really what you're comfortable with, and it's ambidextrous. On the website, it doesn't show you this, kind of something I figured out myself after wearing it for a while. This holster is kind of cool because it's pretty variable. Sometimes I slide it down and use it as a belly band if I have a shirt that's kind of tight in my bust and looser here on the bottom. Totally gives you that variability. Also, something I like to do from time to time is flip it around here, and I can use it as a back draw situation. It does compress you, and it can be somewhat tight at times, but it really flattens me out, and I really, really like that. Some of the minuses of this holster are that, to me, it's not the most accessible holster here because I do have to completely raise my shirt up or get down between my bust here. But honestly, with a little bit of practice, I've been getting pretty quick at it. It can be hot at times because, again, it's 6 inches on your belly all the way around you, but it does keep the sweat off of my gun, and I live somewhere very hot, and it seems to be tolerable to me. The elastic was very stiff when I originally got it, but once I wore it for about a week, honestly, I don't notice it anymore. At first, it wasn't the most comfortable, but I wasn't quite used to it, and now I would wear it every day in almost every outfit that I have. So something that you're going to choose, make it variable. This holster can be found at athenasarmory.com. Thank you.